Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Kava here, coming at you from Baltimore, Maryland. And today I'm super excited to be doing this review. This is something I've been interested in for a while. And I finally decided to pick one of these up. And of course, I am talking about the magic Kava bucket. The magic Kava bucket. And I have the bucket here in my apartment, and here it is. And I am going to be using it for the first time. I've washed I've washed out this container here, and kind of got that plastic smell off of it. But it's a very substantial piece of machinery. There you go. You got Kava, magic Kava bucket, and I love that it says there Kava wash time. So that's a timer for how long you want the Kava wash to go. And according to the instructions here, you're gonna want to put in up to 8 ounces of Kava, which is a lot of Kava. 1 to 8 ounces. So like a bag like this is 8 ounces. So I'm gonna put in probably about half of that because that's a lot of Kava. Me and my friend here in the apartment are going to be drinking it, but it usually takes me like 3 or 4 days to go through a bag like that of heavy Kava drinking. So I'm gonna just use about half the bag, and I think I'm gonna put in. It says also here in the instructions to no less than 3 quarts of water and no more than 1 gallon of water. And I did reach out to my friend at Kavafied, Matt, the owner, and he advised me to use a gallon of water. I think it has something to do with like the turbulation or the intensity of the cycle, like when you get that water going. So I'm gonna do all this on video so you can see it as I do it. And all right, with no further ado, I'm gonna get this Kava in the strainer and fill in the water, and then I'm gonna plug it in and get it going. So once again, here is the Kava, magic Kava bucket, and you have a filter at the top that goes into the bucket, and then you have like a rotating thing, I think that mixes the water, and then here's where the Kava comes out, and then this is where you turn the bucket on and off. So I guess I wish there was like a marker somewhere on here that let you know where like the gallon mark was. But maybe I'll take the sticker that Matt sent with this machine and I'll put it on there. Add that 1 gallon mark just to give folks an idea of what the 1 gallon mark looks like to the hula. All right, so I emptied half of this 8 ounce bag of rye, lisu, Fijian Kava into the Kava bucket strainer. So now I'm gonna add the water. All right, so that should be about 100 ounces of water in there to that 4 ounces of Kava. I gotta clip this thing before I start mixing. All right, so we got this little blue light here, and I guess that's indicating to me that the power is getting to the bucket. And I am being told in the instructions that this should be set to 9 minutes and not be left unattended, which, I have a very small apartment, so that would be too difficult. We got the top firmly in place here. We got the filter in. Oh boy. Here we go. Whoa. Oh yeah. Now, what I'm noticing from how this is mixing, and I just showed a little clip there, is it's spinning the bag in one direction to kind of tangle it up, and then spinning it back in the other direction to loosen it up, and then tangle it up going the other way. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Amazing to watch this for the first time. I am really stoked about this machine. So cool. All right, so after all that action, 9 minutes, this is what we got. That looks pretty good to me. That looks pretty damn good. And I haven't seen, speaking of good, I haven't seen the froth in a long time on Kava. So I am going to fill up this shell. And the instructions tell one to refilter the Kava. I talked to somebody who told me that they like to just drink it straight out of the spigot. So let's see here. All right, so we got 4 ounces of Kava to about a gallon of water, maybe a little bit less than a gallon. And I did not filter this through another sieve because it's already been filtered through a sieve. So I don't know. I didn't completely follow the instructions. Maybe I should have, but bula. Wow. That is a delicious shell of Kava. Oh, that is delicious. It is strong. That's strong. That makes your Kava really strong. That's a thick grog right there. In a good way. In a good way. Those Kava lactones are just dancing around in my palate right now. I'm feeling that numbness hit me like a train. This is the real deal, folks. I mean, I love squeezing Kava, but if I can just dump my Kava in here and then pour water in there and come out with a bucket of Kava like this, I don't know. This is pretty revolutionary stuff. And Matt at Kavafied, I mean, here's a guy who, came up with the Alu ball and the Alu bottle and the shakers and just this, like, all these really cool innovations for preparing Kava in a more convenient way. And this is like the first time, I mean, the Alu balls and the Alu bottles always blew my mind, but this is the first thing that kind of has me, like, leaping with joy and just like, whoa, like kind of being mind blown. And this is going to completely change the game, in my opinion, for Kava, for making Kava. It's an innovation on traditional preparation, which is just absolutely, or aqueous preparation, which is just absolutely revolutionary. And, 10 claps, 10 bulas to Matt for putting this together. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm already feeling the Kava wash over me a little bit as I'm talking here. And my roommate is going to be coming home and he's going to be helping me out with this a little bit. Because if I drink all this Kava at this strength by myself, well, it wouldn't be the first time, but I got some stuff I got to do tomorrow. So, wow. All right. Well, and also, just while we're while we're here, this is the Fijian Raya Lisu from Kava Mama, and another amazing person in the Kava world. But yeah, this is absolutely off the charts. 10 out of 10 stuff. I mean, this Kava bucket is a total game changer. I have no words for how awesome and exciting this thing is. If you get a chance, get one of these, check it out. You will not regret it. I mean, it is cool. It is really cool. Wow. To the hula, we must M and F and Bula.